The band's going on 22 years. We've been touring for most of that.
A lot of people don't make it past one or two tours. They get homesick or whatever, and they don't want to do it.
When you're doing it all the time, you know the ins and outs. You know what to expect.
I'm definitely better at touring now than I used to be, I could say that.
As opposed to in the early days when everything is so brand new and, you know, you're not into routines and you're not sure on how things work fully on being on tours or opening for bands and how all that works.
Just basic stuff like keeping your clean clothes separate from your dirty clothes, that kind of thing.
I have not changed my shorts since the day we left.
Nope, neither.
And I'm not going to, so fuck you.
When we fly, you know, we don't really have a chance to hang our clothes and dry like we would in a bus, so we gotta leave to go to the airport in about 5.5 hours from now. But in the meantime, I'm gonna hang these. These are soaked from top to bottom.
He's still wearing his stage clothes from yesterday, so he didn't even have to change into the stage clothes. He just wakes up and he's ready, see?
I'm the master of disaster.
The hard fact of being out on the road, you get used to it, you know how to handle it kind of a thing, so it becomes more routine, I guess.
Go look for food, do sound check, do meet and greet, get dinner, sit around on the bus, and then play. And then after we play, we talk to everybody and hang out for a while until it's time to go.
Drink some beers. Next thing you know, it's fucking 12 in the afternoon. You're like, yo, you should be going to bed. Push it a little bit further. Next thing you know, I get up. I haven't rested as much as I should.
He probably will end up drinking almost a case by himself in one night, and then he's not like falling down like I would be if I drank half that much.
I can't even talk. I feel like shit. I feel like fucking dog shit. Like,
hey, you can't go out partying like a fucking young kid anymore, bro.
dude, even a young kid could not fucking have partied as hard as I did yesterday. It's retarded. It's fucking stupid, to put it nicely.
You can get away with that a little bit more when you're younger, I guess, because you recover more quickly.
We weren't tired at all. It was just like we had all this energy, and you know, nowadays it's kind of like, whoa, man, you got to get your rest and everything.
You get older, you need to make sure you get some sleep so you can perform the best you can.
You just have to make sure that you're ready to play every night. Otherwise, you're not giving the fans 100%.
The best thing you can do is to not lose sight of where you come from. Don't lose sight of the fact that you were in the crowd. You were buying records in a record store. You were no better than anybody else. Always give back to the people who put you where you're at.
You have to have fun out there. You have to be positive because you can easily go in the other directions, having a family and a daughter and all that. It's tougher to get excited to be leaving, I guess. But once you're out there and you know why you're here to play shows, you're here for the fans, and everything else in between is just things you got to deal with.
All these people think this is so fucking easy. They just think it's, you know, just this big fucking party, and it's like, you can make it that way. You can, you know, you can party every night if you want.
Party seems like a slumber party.
It doesn't make it easy. It doesn't make it easy in any way. You're still away from home. You're still away from all the conveniences you have, and that's not even adding the equation of children, you know, who you miss and who miss you.
Sesame Street's coming to your school. You're gonna see Elmo and Big Bird, maybe. And maybe Grover.
My daughters think I work at the airport. That's what they think. You know, if they drop me over at the airport, they think I'm staying there with the planes.
I'm gonna come home next week. In 1 week, I'll be home. In 1 week.
Nobody understands that. They don't want to understand it. You know, they don't want to know. I don't want them to know because it hurts. I don't want anybody feeling this kind of pain. I mean, I cannot like pain, like, you know, getting punched in the head, but I could tell you I'd rather somebody hit me in the head 10 times than you know, like if I call it every day. That's why I don't call every day, because it would just be too much.
It's hard, but obviously with technology of today, with the internet and Skype and cell phones and things like that, it makes it a little easier to stay in contact. Still hard, obviously, you know.